I want to send a very nice and subtle, clear message. You don't work for the insurance companies. I want to make this video so that it'll be a quick, easy, tasting option for the hundreds of times a week that we see this in the Facebook and online forums, which is now where a lot of new people go for quality information. Sometimes you find it and sometimes you don't. Why do we care? Because as long as there are people who believe that their invoice for mitigation or emergency services or anything that they do is up to the insurance company on what that should be, as long as that belief is out there, it's going to make those that know that's wrong even harder. I'm trying to save you guys a lot of money. I'm trying to raise the bar so that you can invoice and know what you're worth. So here is the story, okay? You and this is only for restoration, disaster services, or any kind of service where you are going to be invoicing for work that you already did. I'm not talking about bids and estimates and things like that. I would argue that even in those cases, you still don't work for the insurance company. You work for the insured, the policyholder, or even non-insurance, the person that you are homeowner, business owner, the person that you're going to have sign your contract. We'll have another video about contracts. Stop using work orders, please. Contracts have a dollar amount which locks in your customer to paying you. Here's what happens. You do emergency services, you have a water damage or whatever the project is. You invoice the insurance company. You're automatically, if you're not including the customer and invoicing your customer, you are telling the insurance company to take as long as you want. Why? Because they have no legal obligation to pay you. If you're not working with your customer to have them put pressure on their insurance company to reimburse them, then you are not even satisfying what your contract says, is that you will work with the customer. You can't save them. I understand we want to be there to protect them, but your good work that you do is what they need. What they don't need is you to put them in a very position where you're asking the insurance company, where's your check? And then your contract or work order doesn't have a dollar amount. You're giving the insurance company full approval to write any kind of comparative scope, to say they only pay for Xactimate, or to really reimburse the customer for any amount they want. Why? Because the customer has not incurred a debt. Now what that does is it leaves you in a position where the customer is now received a check well below what you originally invoiced, and you're faced with the predicament: do I invoice the customer for the difference because I didn't onboard them right, they're going to be upset with me, or do I know what I'm worth and this is it and this is what the insurance should have paid them? I go with plan B because I love my customers. I do, and I want that 5-star review, but I'm not willing to kill my company and eat all the, burn all the profits down. So what you do is you onboard your customer. You let them know that this is my price list. Your insurance company would, of course, like me to be much cheaper because that's how they have built towers and football stadiums and commercials every other minute on TV. They do that by not paying full price for claims, and that's fine. It's a great business model, but it doesn't help me as a contractor do the good work for you, the homeowner or business owner, so that I can help save your property, your contents, your health, and obviously reconstruction money. So reposition where you're at. If you don't do that, your insurance company will just say, I love this contractor because they don't get it. They are going to blah, blah, blah. But here's what happens. You go to court, you put a lien on your customer's home, you haven't kept them in the loop. You now need to get paid because the insurance company is stalling. There's a reason why they're doing that. You can ask me later how. You go to court and the judge says, you didn't invoice the customer, you didn't communicate, there's not a contract with a dollar amount here. you see where I'm going. I say this all the time. This video is now going to be the quick watch for that. Invoice your customer, onboard them the right way, smother them with your care, but let them know that they're going to be financially responsible. They bought the house, they bought the property, they own the business, and they bought the policy. You weren't there. You cannot absorb their decisions, and you cannot absorb and be liable for the bad behavior for their insurance company. It stops now. I will let you know that if you're still doing this, you're in the shrinking minority. Don't be the minority. There are other people out here getting their profit. They're actually being paid for what they know they did right, and you're not. You don't want to be that guy or gal. Stand up, know who your customer is, rally with your contractor friends and brothers and sisters, and let's do this as one big voice, one industry. We're so segmented, and that's what they want. Don't chase your money with the insurance company. It's futile. It is not working, and I know you can admit it with me. Stay tuned for more tips.